Okay, 7.1. Okay, parallel istisna. It's about parallel istisna. So what it is saying is that it is permissible for the institution to buy items on the basis of a clear and unambiguous specification and to pay with the aim of providing liquidity to the manufacturer, the price in cash when the contract is concluded. Okay. Subsequently, so this is the part for parallel istisna. Subsequently, the institution may enter into a contract with another party in order to sell in the capacity of a manufacturer or supplier. The items whose specification conforms to the wishes of that party on the basis of parallel istisna and fulfills its contractual obligations accordingly. This is permissible on condition that the delivery date stipulated in the parallel contract must not precede the stipulated in the original purchase contract, and moreover, two contracts should remain separate from each other. This is the very important aspect. Two contracts should remain separate from each other. Now, if you are asking actually about the like how this parallel istisna works, perhaps I will just try to quickly sketch here, right here. Maybe I will just zoom it to make it some space for drawing. So we have this bank here. Let's sorry, it's such an ugly drawing. So let's say we have this bank here. Okay, so this is bank, and then we have here customer. Maybe we have here the vendor, right? So parallel istisna is in number one. So bank is basically giving money to a vendor so that the vendor provides or manufactures the asset and gives to the bank on a certain date. So all the specifications are there, right? Specifications are there, prices determined, date mentioned, delivery, everything is mentioned. And then on the other hand, so this is contract one. On the other hand, here bank is contracting with a customer, and here bank is the manufacturer, okay? And the customer is the buyer. Customer is the buyer. So you see there are two different contracts. Bank is doing basically sourcing the product from the vendor and then selling it to the customer. Now firstly the requirement is the both contracts needs to be separate. Okay, we cannot interlink it. We cannot say, okay, in this contract the product is exactly which one has been ordered in this first contract. Cannot. Both are separate. And the contractual obligations are also standing separate. However, since bank will source this from this contract, in the clause it says that in this contract, the date of delivery should not precede this date of delivery. So if this one is delivered on, let's say on 15th July, this should say at least 16th July or after the delivery they get from this one. That's it. Because if not the case, then they will not be able to, deliver it properly to the customer. So that's a very simple requirement. Other than that, as long as it's separate contract, bank can basically do that. So I hope this was understood. Yeah. So we have this stipulated, right? You see, in the parallel contract must not precede the stipulated in the original purchase contract. Okay. And specification, etc. So there are two different, since there are two separate Istisna contract, everything must be properly mentioned.
This session was brought to you by TAIF and Adel. If you have benefited from it, please share in your social media platforms about both the entities and share the word. Spread the word. Jazakumullah khairan.